Hey everyone, it's Richard Metal Fan here, bringing you guys an old school album review. And today we're going to be looking into this album's 25th anniversary, which is today, from one of my personal favorite bands. Yeah, I know I did a new album review today, and I'm doing a throwback one for today. But yeah, as you can see below the title, today we're going to be looking into Euthanasia by Megadeth, the band's sixth album released on November 1st, 1994 through Capitol Records. Now, of course, this follows up to Countdown to Extinction, which was kind of like a slight departure from Megadeth's signature sound compared to from the album before that, Rest in Peace, which is my all-time favorite album, and I have a patch of it right here on my battle vest. Um, you can tell with Countdown, Megadeth, it still has that same sound, but still going into like that more, I guess, mainstream, almost kind of like radio-friendly sound. But I feel like the Megadeth kind of like enhances it a little bit further and but still has a little slight like thrashy stuff that is Megadeth are pretty much well known for. For like I said, and this album, like I said, it's perfect, a little bit or pretty different, like I said, compared to like Countdown to Extinction. Um, Vocally, just Dave Mustaine sounds pretty good. And his guitar playing along with Marty Friedman's is just great as ever. Just like the leads and just soloing is on this album is pretty solid. The bass is, of course, as audible as always. You could definitely hear David Ellefson's bass in the mix. And drumming wise, Nick Menza, rest in peace, just a really great job on the drums. So yep, I believe this is the final album with the classic Rest in Peace era lineup. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive into this album track by track. Now, starting things off is the song Reckoning Day, which starts off with a pretty cool kind of like heavy riff, kind of like you could definitely hear it still has that a little bit of like the thrashiness sort of like comes back for a bit with Megadeth. And then Mustaine sort of like starts a little bit of like a talking-ish vocals, but then while fades into his signature tone, and sort of like mini solos are here, and it really adds to like the song. Pretty solid opener, and I should say a pretty good opener track to the album, I should say. Anyway, next up is Train of Consequences, which is a pretty cool song. One of Megadeth's well-known songs. Has a pretty cool rhythm guitar and sort of like lyrics to go along with it. And the chorus sort of like picks it up from being like a low-tuned song. And the solo is really fitting and sounds great. One of my favorites on the album because it's like an easy-to-listen-to feel. And the next up is Addicted to Chaos, which Nick Menza does drumming, starts a song out to be a great one, and the main riff of it is also an instant classic, and the main solo is awesome. So it makes for a great calm tone and awesome lyrics along with some stunning vocals. Anyway, next on the album is called A Tout le Monde, which is, I believe, the album's like signature song, sort of like one of the first singles released from Euthanasia. And awesome lyrics and sort of vocals, even some a little bit in French, like of course given the album title being A Tout le Monde, as like a semi acoustic sounding intro fades into sort of like a semi heavy mid chorus, which makes for a perfect transition. The solo fits perfectly, but the lyrics and vocals are really what makes it excellent, and probably the best song on the album, probably second favorite for me, and I love it. Elysian Fields, which is a great distorted Megadeth tone to this one, and the vocals and the guitars just go hand in hand, make it for a real cool song. I mean, no guitar solos on this one, but a harmonica solo makes it up for it pretty well, which is okay, which is kind of weird for Megadeth. Anyway, The Killing Road, again, sort of like the main riff is an instant classic that you'll probably want to learn, and the lyrics are pretty cool and would only work with Mustaine's voice, and the solos in this song are pretty amazing. Great song. The Blood of Heroes, which I'm not too into this song, but you have to appreciate like the instrumental value of it, which starts off with some gong drum things, and the guitar is pretty cool, and a semi-dark tone to it, which even the solo is pretty low pitch at the start, but it picks itself up in like a screaming recovery to the song. Next on the album is called Family Tree, which is a good guitar ring, even though it takes a bit to pick up, and another lyric-based song, even though Marty's soloing is easily overpowers it. It's kind of bland, I should say. Anyway, next up is the title track, Euthanasia, which is a very, very cool like opening rhythm like riff from the guitar, and I love Dave's vocals, but there just seems kind of odd. it sort of picks up right around the middle or end of the song with a cutting solo from Marty and a cool backing to it by Dave. It's just not a bad song, it's just kind of weird. Anyway, next up is I Thought I Knew It Was All, which is pretty cool with more like mini soloing everywhere, and the lyrics are cool, and the solo is even better, and the vocals are much more better than in the title track. Anyway, Black Curtains, which the rhythm guitar in this song gives it kind of like a speedy and very distorted sound, lower in tone and a little faster in tempo than some of the others, but the solo picks it up from being low-toned grungy song, and the rhythm guitar riff is pretty cool and the vocals are good. Anyway, and then last song on the album is called Victory, which starts with some very fast vocals and Megadeth puns everywhere, like because like even like him like referencing like old Megadeth songs or album titles like Because Killing Is My Business and By Skin of My Teeth Made the Past Rest in Peace and Hangar 18, etc. Really cool when you hear sort of like all the song titles being like used as like puns in the songs. And the solo in this one is brilliant, and it gives the song sort of like its true like signature feel. Now, overall, Euthanasia by Megadeth is a pretty interesting album compared to like Countdown to Extinction. It's a little bit calmer in here. It has sort of like, so that's a little signature Megadeth style. So if I had to give this album a score, I'm going to give this probably a solid 8.5 out of 10. So yep, that's my review of Euthanasia by Megadeth, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it, and I'll see you all in the next video. And as always, keep it metal.